Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before the national championship game. And we'll find out here today which side has the toughness and the depth to keep driving toward that ultimate goal, the chance to raise that gold trophy over their heads. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Airforce Falcons, taking on the number 10 seed in the playoff, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. Boy, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Breaking ankles with the spin move. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A jet sweep here. Can the receiver get the edge? The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, they gave up some yards here, but man, that's a pretty good job by this defense against the jet sweep. You see who was carrying the ball there? He can fly. I would argue he's the fastest guy on the field. So you don't give up the big play. You give up a few yards. I think that's a win for the defense.
Here's the handoff. Using a strong stiff arm. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm, everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Takes the handoff on the counter play. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And the tight end tries to muscle his way to a first down. And he will be stuffed for no gain. As So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Foster. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. Second down after that previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the Air Force offense back on the field now. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Air Force.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. And the wideout goes in motion. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught inside the 15. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Falcons are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Keeping it on the ground here. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Chris, it's the consistency of his back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. Simple play. They rely on the quarterback to sneak it across the goal line.
Yep, the big boys up front helped quite a bit with the quarterback up front. Gave him a nice push. Works for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape it. Down he goes. The Owls will crank up the tempo.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Important third down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Owls. No chance to catch him. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. First down here for this offense. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense will make the stop, and it will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And the single back takes the handoff. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, good tough running here by Airforce to be able to pick up the first down. It's a lot tougher to move the ball down the field when you don't have that passing game. But Airforce always shows the ability to be able to execute and pick up big yards.
Here's the second down play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The receiver's got it on a jet sweep. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Chris, I think the defense's eyes were completely in the backfield looking at this quarterback because of the speed that he has. They respect it. But what hurt them is they lost contain, and they're vulnerable on the edges against that jet sweep because of the focus on the quarterback.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The back's got it. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football. The Falcons hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Running through the tackle. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
How about the call here? They go with the screen on third down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
Kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Foster. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Temple offense back on the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
And this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds an open target on the left side. And he's tackled after the catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break. They're trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops with the 2-minute warning. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's past the marker, still on his feet. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a solid run, gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Falcons come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. That's a design quarterback keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The Falcons will bring their punt team on the field now. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the Temple offense out there. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Looks like he's going to run it. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the 1st down on this 3rd and short. See what you can do from here.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
Powers through. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. The 50. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Falcons. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6. Potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. Let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The PAT puts them up 17 now. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Falcons will kick this deep to begin the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Foster. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Launching it downfield. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Oh, it's a reverse. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands. I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
But they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock, trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
The Falcons have 1st and 10 here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They'll hand it off. Touchdown, Airforce. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out. It's Foster. Look at him run through those tacklers. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Temple offense back on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very...
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Temple. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's sacked, but a penalty flag is down. This will be very costly for the defense if it's against them. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Falcons offense is on the field now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. And this one is getting ugly. Extra point try coming now. And a touchdown to the big tight end. We're seeing it more and more on Saturdays and Sundays, Kurt.
Well, the tight end saying, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Don't forget I'm a pretty good player, too. All the attention being put on the wide receivers out on the perimeter. It's going to make this defense have to focus on the interior, making sure where that tight end is and trying to slow him down.
Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Temple offense out there. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He stays alive. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Now, everybody's entitled to whatever they think is best for their own defense. But, man, this quarterback is just sitting back there with all kinds of time to be able to evaluate the coverage and make a throw. This defense better get more aggressive and start getting after the quarterback.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Owls come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Second and 10 after the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time?
Timber, Logger, 42 Spider, 4-2 Spider.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch, and they pick up the first out of the 23, getting closer to the red zone. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. How about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
13.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it again. Pressure is coming. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Hill. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
Oh, and the onside kick works to perfection. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They're going to run it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Takes the handoff again. Powering through. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And here's the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive.
Quick pressure. They've got him down for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looking to scramble. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Foster. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Using his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving. The Owls hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He's looking deep here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Temple. Might have to try the extra point. Look at this. They faked the PAT and try to throw for it. And the holder's pass is caught. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try fails. They can't cut this lead further. Now they get set to kick it away.
Airforce 41, Temple 27.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here comes a handoff. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we see a timeout. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Falcons will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown!
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here. Make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the Falcons offense back on the field. And they play keep away here. Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He'll hand it off. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Now they try to run it here on second down, unable to get the first down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. They're going to run it here. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter. Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a first down. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So first and 10, they got the defense to flinch there on fourth down. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.